One life to give, one life to live, 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 one life to give, one life to live.
Hey, hello. Welcome to Building with Blanco. I have a little bit of an update. My last computer went trash. I tried making I lost the Create Series world. I tried doing something else to replace that, and I messed up about 10 hours of recording. So now here we are doing this. Today, I figured I'd start a hardcore world because, well, I haven't done one in years. And I figured we'd give it a shot. Worst case, we have a whole bunch of attempts that we fail pretty quickly at. Well, best case, we survive for a little bit. I'm not really sure how long I'm going to be able to go for, or how long this will even be, but I guess every minute that it is at least entertaining to me. And hopefully to you too as well. If you do find that entertaining, I really hope that you leave a like and possibly subscribe for more content. I guess it is the one upside to starting on a stony beach. I don't particularly care for these biomes, but it does help a little bit. And we get some surface ores too, at least. I don't know how much iron there is going to be there though, especially at this level. It doesn't generally populate this high up. And in case you're wondering, yes, this is vanilla. There are a few tweaks, some vanilla tweaks, but it's nothing that would really affect gameplay. It's more decorative stuff, really, and some slight fixes for like nether portal linking and whatnot. But nothing crazy. There is at least one very important thing that I've learned after the past 3 attempts I tried to make at this. A shield is extremely important in the early game on this, so I'm going to get that together. Actually, there's a few things I figured out. A shield and a bed are like the 2 most important things we need to secure real early. However, unless I get super lucky and get my hands on some sheep relatively quickly, I don't know how well we're going to get at getting a bed. At the very least, we got 3 irons, so worst case, you can make yourself a set of shears. Get a few more pieces of this coal while we're here. Already midday, and well, I really don't want to be outside at night. Alright, we need to go off in search of a bed. Oh, there's a couple of sheep right there. We could do this real quick. Shears, very important. I mean, we could try to kill them, but I find my luck getting wool on a drop is... I think I could have just took out all 3 of them. Whatever. Well, we'll take all the wool. Why not? Alright, bed secure. See if we can scour a little more surface iron before we start getting too far away from here. Not looking good. I think 3 was the best we were going to do. Which, I mean, I guess I'll have to be fine. I think our next order of business is to try to track down a village. Get our hands on some early game loot. Thinking that way. Through the open fields there. At the very least, it should be easier for certain mobs to spawn. So if we... hopefully we can get ourselves some food, which I hope the hell comes quick, because, well, we're not doing so great at the moment. Let's see if we can get ourselves some apples, at least. Of course, I picked the biggest damn tree to try to chop down. Oh, I hate these so much. Well, hopefully that'll start decomposing soon. Looking at having to go do some fishing. You see? That's why I don't like these. So many hidden logs in here to keep everything from... Oh, we got an apple. We got an apple. Oh, sweet, delicious food. Alright, well, we'll hang around for that to decay a little bit before I try to make a bit of a journey. I don't really want to have to kill off these sheep. I don't know if we're going to find ourselves back here later. I don't want to have to go on a long expedition just to find any. It would not be great. There are fish there, though. Fish are kind of a pain, though. Convince me to do it. Let's go for the fish. I think this is boding well for our long-term survival in this world. Clearly, we're not going to make it via our combat skills. Alright. I think we might have enough for journey. 5 and 5. It'll have to do. So I'm saying, these things annoy me. These super massive trees. At least when you're like trying to go logging, I personally would just avoid them. I'm just taking a wild stab that this might be our best bet at getting to a village. Honestly, I have no idea. Upside is all these mountains. I mean, I do believe they have a good chance of like deep, dark, and ancient cities under them, which I eventually want to get to, but we're nowhere near equipped for that. Told you. I got intuition. Well, mostly if I was just going through a thick forest, it probably would have just went in circles before we ever found anything. Hey, chickens! Hey, you, no. Dinner. Oh, a whole bunch of you. Alright, better have some dinner for me. I can live with it. And again, it's not like villages are renowned for their game-breaking loot. You, sir, you would be so kind as to donate your iron to me? That would be real nice. I hope you gave me a decent amount. 5? Not bad, I'll take it. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We were definitely not settling here, though. I do not like this janky terrain. Is there anybody up here? No? Oh, in that case, be free. Alright, now we gotta find a good place to settle down. Not really trying to get into all of this mountainous terrain here. Especially not over there, now that I see what's coming out of the wall. Well, I think we'll have to do a bit of looking around. Do a little bit of exploring and see where we get. Yeah, that's probably way too cold that way, but I don't necessarily want to be too far away from that because that could come in handy, along with some of the other stuff that's over there. You know, I mean, spruce, we can find that anywhere. That's usually not that difficult to find a spruce biome, but ice in the land, I've always had a problem with that. That's down the road. If we live that long, I don't get my hopes up too much. You said I found over the years I'm not the greatest at this hardcore thing. Tend to make a lot of I guess what would otherwise be seen as rookie. What in the world kind of generation? Well, and then there's another village. So 2 things, and another one over there. Well, that one looks a little better. I'm going towards that one. But I am curious about this wonky generation here. I want to see what's in a giant hole. But you, Mr. Moo, I would appreciate a donation of your finest steak. Oh, dripstone. Oh, but it's gonna be so hard to get down there. Alright, I'm getting distracted. We'll have to just remember that's there. You know, we'll probably forget. That's quite a ways away. Oh, Moo-Moos. Would you please donate your steaks to me? Your finest steaks and your sweetest, softest leathers. Oh, there's a bunch of you. Oh, and some chiquilitos. El pollo. Whatever, but if I come back and I see 2 adults, that's not gonna be a fun time for either one of the 2 of you. That is a zombie village. Oh, you know, that could be a cool little project, really, for this. It's actually pretty decent size, too. You know. I mean, most of it's already there. I mean, I wasn't really looking for a zombie village, but well, you guys have not had the best of luck. I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. I think we could do something with this. I mean, yeah, the terrain's a little, yeah, but we could always smooth that out. Again, it's a decent sized village. It has some blocks that would be nice. There are definitely areas I would change. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, I played like mod packs, like mine colonies and all of that, where you kind of build one up from scratch. Like I said, we're not far off from the river or ocean. Yeah, I mean, with a slight bit of terraforming too, we could have this turn this into like a little harbor. Oh Jesus! And there's like an ocean monument right there. You know, I'm beginning to think this might actually not be too shabby. I think I'm kind of liking this, but I think we could do this. Think I'm kind of liking this idea. Yeah, you know what? I think this is going to be our home for at least a while, good foreseeable future. Not fond of the ravine, but again, this could all be covered up, terraformed, and whatnot. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So, I'm gonna grab a few chests. We'll stake our claim to the land. Yeah, I would definitely change the sort of makeup of these structures. Not super crazy. Oh, there's all forest back there. Yeah, kind of modernize them a bit, you know. And we space them in a fashion that makes a little more sense. Well, yeah, we even add more. And we'll find ourselves some villagers to repopulate the place. Yeah. I'm kind of liking this. We need to establish some kind of like construction office, I guess. You know? Field office, I guess. I say. Yeah, we're gonna wind up changing a bunch of these in a certain fashion. So I mean, let's I don't want to get too comfortable into these houses that I'm gonna wind up possibly tearing down and refashioning. So, well, I guess in this general area will work. This is where we're doing it. So, I think we got a plan as to how we want to rebuild this. Now, I guess we're going to have to get some material. Lots and lots of materials. And I'm pretty sure half of which, or even a quarter of which I can't even get yet. So I think I gotta go back. I swear I saw did I see a spruce biome? Because I need a bunch of spruce. I love spruce. Ah, yes, over that way. Let me grab a bed before we head out. Good thing is, we have plenty to choose from. Ain't even a thing. I'll probably have to clean out an entire forest full of oak trees. I also have a bunch of oak saplings, but I mean, there's a forest there, there's a oak forest back there. I don't think any of that's going to be too hard to come by. It's alright. Get chopped down some trees. Alright, so we need to gather some stuff. Gather some iron. What I think I want to do, though, because I'm going to need tons of stone. So instead of mining for it, I think what I want to do, so I don't know, either get a villager or, well, technically a couple of villagers, because I do eventually want to populate this place anyway. And I know there's a village back that way, which we should be able to get to fairly easily by boat. These caves, I think, might be a little dangerous for us in our current condition. You know, I got no armor other than a helmet and a shield. And I don't think that's going to be conducive for longevity around here. It's also partly why I don't necessarily want to go mining just yet. And if I'm lucky, maybe we could find some decent amount of surface iron. But considering that our only real choice for that around here is cliff faces, I don't think that that's really a viable option. Alright, well, let's go see about getting ourselves a villager and some other stuff. You know where we might find some iron too is down in this shipwreck. Now, why don't we go check out this shipwreck first? Oh, that's like a full ship. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that is definitely a full ship. Oh, happy day. Give it all to me. Give it all to me. Give it all to me. Alright, we gotta go up. No, loot's not as strong here. It's alright. Oh, in the doorway. Well, I guess we're sleeping in a shipwreck tonight. Oh, and yeah. Oh, jeez, we're like real close to this too. That works out. Oh, happy day. Alright. We are now suited and booted. Let's go check out this cave. Oh, there's a lot of them back there. Oh, abort, abort. That's not going well. You know what? It's gonna be another spot we can infiltrate into. Oh, we could use some of this. Even though it's starting to look like we're not gonna find what we want here. Bye-bye. Yeah, no, I don't think we're getting what we want here, and that's no easy way down there. But hey, at least this entrance is lit up, so that's good. At least gives us a good recon point. Oh, well, hello. Yes. Another one? Another one. Ah, Jesus. Ah, thank you, sir. Just what I needed. Oh, no, no. Oh, jeez. This is not going well. Ah! Ah! See, the thing is, I'm going through here and I'm not seeing any iron. And I don't think this is going to work out for us. I find some more meaningful places to go try to get some iron. Alright, a little bit of a progress update. We got all our iron that we need. We got some sheep, some villagers we got, so we got ourselves some armor and some other stuff. Now we could start getting focused on building our little zombie village up here. Yeah, this is everything we're gonna need. For the most part, there's some decorative stuff I'd like to add in that I don't have in those boxes, but we could always get those later. Mostly paintings and other miscellaneous bits, but we got plenty of sheep to get the wool from for that. So yeah, we'll have a nice little time lapse of us building that, then we'll get back to it. Right. We got our building all completed, and now for the big reveal. You see? And we're kind of with this, I don't know what you would call it, some kind of Nordic style, I guess. Strange medieval, I don't know. It's just kind of what came to me. I'll take you on the grand tour. Well, first we'll start downstairs. We got all our storage. Plenty of storage. This should hold us over at least for... hold on. This should hold us over for a good long while. I think we decorated it pretty well. I'd like to get some other stuff. Maybe put in here, but that's more for aesthetics. Now, we got ourselves a little crafting area and storage for different supplies. These are were supposed to be blast furnaces, but I ran out of iron. Don't worry, we'll get that sorted eventually. Over here, again, kind of a placeholder. I got to get some bookshelves. This is gonna be a little enchanting setup, but yeah, I'm still waiting on paper to grow. Again, here it could be a little composting setup, but again, ran out of iron for hoppers, which I'll have to go and get. But yeah, now if we go up to the second floor, that's going to be our living quarters. And in here, got ourselves a nice little dining area, a little study area, I guess. Yeah, our little cooking setup complete with makeshift refrigerator, again with our kitchen cabinets. And for some reason, I decided to make it a two-bedroom, even though it's a single-player world. But yeah, so we go into bedroom number one. Got our nightstands, little armoire for storage, wardrobe, I guess. And it's kind of a similar story for bedroom number two, except laid out in the opposite direction. So I think this will make for a good base of operations for us to transform this beat up, broken down village. Now, for the rest of this village, I am going to maintain this sort of styling. Not all the buildings are going to be massive like this. Most of them will. They'll be bigger than those, but definitely smaller than this. Aside from a few of them. I'm not a big fan of the original villages, so I just kind of want to spice it up a little bit. You know, kind of while still maintaining that sort of feel. But first, I have to clean up our little mess over here, get ourselves nice and sorted. What is the day anyway? Oh, 62 days in. 62 days in to get ourselves a nice little starter house. God, I am slow at this game. Alright, well, now that we're all sorted, I think we're going to get around and start tearing down some of this village so we can start making some changes. We can start making some space for our new villager houses. So, for now, I'm going to start with these over here and take a few of these down and we fill in some of these holes, and then we'll start laying out our foundations for our new villager buildings, our updated ones. So yeah, I'll get around to that, and then I'll see you guys after that. Alright, now that all our building's done, let's take a good little tour of it. So first off over here, we got a couple of small residences. Just that's something basic, a couple of beds for the villagers, a little slight bit of decoration, nothing too fancy. This one's pretty much exactly the same. If we come over here, we got a nice little barn for our cows. We got a good amount of space for them to run around. We'll have several other ones of these built for the rest of our animals. Eventually, we still got our sheep and our pigs. I don't think I'm gonna keep around chickens because I don't really use chickens for anything. And then, last but not least, the last structure we got here is our little. Right now, I got to set up with a smithy house, but I figure this is just kind of a basic template for a profession house, I guess. You know, with a slight bit of living quarters upstairs. Nothing too crazy. Eventually, we're gonna wind up tearing all the rest of these down and replacing them with structures of this nature. There'll be a few. I think I got a few other variants I'll wind up throwing in there. Maybe slight different spins on these, but we'll eventually wind up we'll eventually populate the rest of this area with that. And then by which we'll take our stock of villagers we have over there. And after we wall this in, because well, they're not exactly known for their self-preservation. Kind of got to babysit them to keep them, make sure they stay alive. So we'll wind up basically walling in this city after it's all said and done, so that they don't travel outside and get themselves stuck in places they shouldn't be. But for now, I think this is where I'm going to call it. Yeah. So far, we've lasted 100 days on the dot, actually. Kind of surprised at that. So, until next time, I hope you enjoy yourselves, enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.
Goodbye.